This is Fox 5 News This Morning, local Las Vegas.
Born with HIV, meet one remarkable woman who's changing the way the community sees those living with the disease.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Fox 5 News This Morning. So one woman is on a mission to simply educate the community about what it's like to be a young person living with HIV. Lexi Gibson was born with HIV and Hep C, and she's joining us this morning with her story and how she hopes to end the stigma surrounding the disease. Good morning. How you doing, Lexi?
I'm fabulous. How are you?
I'm doing great. You know, first of all, let me just say, I think it's very brave of you to come on live TV and talk about your story, the HIV and all of that. A lot of people wouldn't do that. So thank you for sharing your story. Give us your backstory real quick on how all of this came about.
Backstory, I was born with HIV. My mother passed it to me, and I was diagnosed in 1993. She passed away in 96. My dad and the family, we moved, and
there was a lot of abuse in the household.
There was a lot of abuse in the home. It was just, it was a hard time for everybody. It was really hard for everyone to kind of take in. And
how did you get out of it? What saved you?
What saved me was, it seems an unfortunate event, but it was the best thing that ever happened to me. My dad dropped me off at a group home when I was 14 and never came back. And my sister took me for about a year, and her boss, she had her own mental illness, and her boss actually took me out of Children's Hospital. I was dying. I didn't have meds. I couldn't take my meds. I just didn't understand it. It would make me sick all the time.
And so fast forward, you got a college education.
Fast forward, Shannon Wentworth saved my life, put me in Solstice RTC. I worked through every trauma that I'd ever went through, any pain that I'd ever had. And
you
graduated college and bachelor's in human services, and I'm here now today to show people that no matter what you've been through, and with living with HIV, you can still live, you can still have a healthy relationship, you can be normal. And I just want people to know that with the virus, we don't need to hide anymore, and to be able to create a safe place for people to talk about their status, we need love and support and education.
Okay, let's talk about that. How can folks get a hold of you? How can we help you with your cause?
You can get a hold of me on Facebook, and it's Alexis Gibson.
A-L-E-X-I-S?
G-I-B as in boy, S-O-N.
All right.
Instagram as well, and it's Beauty Through My Eyes, all one word, spelled correctly. And those two places, I also have an HIV support group for those all around the world who do need a place to come and feel safe and talk about the things that they need to talk about as well. So.
Bring it on. And so the bottom line is just getting the word out there, because I think sometimes, because there's so many causes, we got cancer, we got autism, sometimes we forget that the fight for HIV awareness is still ongoing, and it's a big fight.
Correct, and we don't bash cancer, we don't bash diabetes. Why are we bashing STDs? Just because it's a sexually transmitted disease doesn't make it right for us to make fun of it, because there's people struggling with it everywhere. And as long as we know our status, we get tested, we share that with people, the virus will stop spreading. But to be able to do that, we need to make sure that we have the proper education.
All right, we're out of time. Real quick, how do folks get a hold of you again, Lexi?
Alexis Gibson on Facebook.
All right, thank you so much again for sharing your message, your cause, and God bless and good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, and it's time to get a check on our weather.